UAE's leaders attend Asia's richest family pre-wedding bash. Now, focused on the pre-wedding bash, you guys. Now, Anand Ambani and Radhika Merchant are hosting their 3-day extravagant pre-wedding celebrations, and the guest list is star-studded with names like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Shah Rukh Khan, and even Rihanna has performed for the couple.
This was taking over every single newsfeed this weekend, seeing those big names all together for one bash, for a pre-wedding bash. Can someone in the comments please tell me why? Is this always a thing, this pre-wedding? Like, is it the pre-wedding, and it's what the real one is, the big one's happening in July? So yeah. Are super wealthy people always having pre-wedding bashes?
Depending on the culture, by the way, and the community.
Okay.
Yes, because like, for example, like even in my home country, there is a city where they do actually have a pre-wedding bash. Okay. We don't. Not in my city. But yeah, there are some cities. For example, my best friend's wedding, her city, we're from the same country, but her city celebrates, like does have, or they do hold a pre-wedding bash. And of course, you know, like it's kind of like a tradition for them. So it's a thing, of course, and to have like celebrities that are this big and such public figures attend just lets me think. What about the wedding?
Here you're seeing the petrol station, but we might see the wedding shortly if we can just get the photos of the wedding up behind us. But let's talk about UAE public figures and the leaders who actually attended. So, heading to the wedding, we saw the founder of Emaar, Mohammed Al Abar, was in attendance. Wow! And also the UAE's Minister of Tolerance, His Highness Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, and Sultan Al Jaber, who's the ADNOC CEO.
Now, of course, as mentioned, you guys, don't forget this is just the pre-wedding, as the wedding is expected to take place in July 2024. And I wonder if Rihanna performed and if all of these amazing big public figures came, who will be there? Sheikh Mohammed.
So true. So we had Rihanna performing for $8-9 million, I believe. She hasn't performed in years. She hasn't released an album in a while, but she got together, like this, she got on stage for. And then also we saw who on stage together? Shah Rukh Khan, Ali K. Who were the three kind of top three? Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, and Amir Khan, all together on one stage. I saw that video as well, just looking like they were having a good time. So I feel like Rihanna was kind of paid entertainment,
of course.
But then from that side, it was more like, we're just going to celebrate our friends. They actually look like they're having a blast in the video that went viral.
That is true, but seriously, I mean, of course, now, Rihanna, like every other celebrity, faced a lot of backlash. Let's disregard that. Let's not mind that. She performed really well, and I just like, I want to ask Rihanna, like, where's the album? If you're watching, we've been waiting. But overall, this is, I think, like Indians are known to be very extravagant with their weddings. You know what I mean? And so to have that, I just like wonder, like, look at her sari, look at her outfit. I mean, it looks
so much. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Literally, like at this point, it's like all that I can think of and all I can say and just like would want to declare is like, wow. I think like wow is a word that is just gonna maybe like a lot of things fall underneath the word wow.
That summarizes the whole thing.
Literally, and a lot of things.
Even the people kind of like Mark Zuckerberg, he never does private functions. We never see him at events. I think he hasn't done a private wedding since. It was reported on Smashy Business this weekend since a Spotify CEO or something got married. So he never does them. So the fact that he flew around the world for this just shows kind of the significance of this wedding from friends and kind of, I guess, like businesses acquaintances as well.
That is true.
I'd love to know how much the whole thing cost. I would love to know who's designing her full gowns. Could you imagine? Like, there's probably designers all over the world, like sending in examples, being like, I would love to do that for you. And imagine if rather than going for like a very famous, well-known designer, imagine if she just goes for someone who's not well known, but just like wants to like put in the work to make this so amazing. Like, that would be really interesting.
That would be really sweet as well, honestly, because like, you know, oftentimes at such big weddings, we see that the brides or like the family all over, they would go for like big fashion designers rather than they would, I would say, undermine the beginners, right? The beginners of in like fashion and so on. And you would often see that they are the people who are in the beginning of their fashion journey are so talented, and we do not recognize that enough. But I must say that her sari looks very expensive. Look at the diamond, it's just like, yeah, it's just like, I think it costs a lot. So I just wondered, and this is just by the pre-wedding. So I wonder, like, what is it gonna be at the wedding? So if you guys are watching us, just like send us pictures of the wedding and send us like as well, and maybe invite us as well. Maybe. It
happens. I would love if, so the big weddings sometimes live, like imagine this is getting so much interest from international media. Of course, local media is going to be all over this. Why not just give the public what they want and televise the whole thing live?
Yeah. That is true because, by the way, Indian weddings are so interesting. They are so colorful and so nice. And they are, I mean, I've seen an Indian wedding, but it's not as big as that. And it was beautiful. So I just wonder how it is going to be like for them.